as we see, we are in the car, and that is because we are currently on the way to Philly. And did we know we were doing this weekend?
Nay.
This truly came out of kind of left field, in a sense, only because we have, the Stranger Things experience that we are going to do today. But we honestly were going to do it in 2 weeks, and then we thought, maybe do it in August. And then yesterday we were like, do you want to do it tomorrow? Because our original plan was to go to the city, and then we said, actually, do we go up to Lake George in upstate New York? And then ultimately, that's where all of a sudden it came out of left field, where we were like, should we just drive to Philly for the day? And there are bumps. So that is the plan. And it still is going to take basically 2 hours. We have an hour and 50 minutes. So we live probably like 2 hours, 40 minutes, or 2.5 hours from Philly. I guess it kind of, just depends on the traffic and whatnot.
I think we're closer to 3 because the place we're going is still a half hour away from the actual city.
There you go. So Philly should have been only 2 hours away from us.
No, Philly is 3 hours.
Oh, so it's like going, I got you. Okay. But I can't lie, Nick, we've also done a trip like this before. We've also drove to Boston for the day. This was like, probably back in like 2021 we did that. Kind of crazy, because tonight we do want to watch Love Island at Chili's on my iPad to watch the actual finale. But I mean, I feel like that might work perfect for us because it's literally 10 a.m. now. So we're going to have the whole day down there. And like, the show is on so late. So yeah. I think it would work out in our favor over like leaving a little bit earlier. So us being late, Nick, was not that bad. So our check-in time is now at 12:30 because originally we booked it for 12, and then we were running late, so we pushed it off until 12:30.
No, I'm kidding.
What?
I said we? ?
Yes, Nick, we were both equally late.
Yes.
Me more. And you, like, 1%.
But we are a team. We're getting married, so it is we.
Exactly, it is we. We have to also try to find a Dunkin' or something, because I want a beverage, I think.
I thought you didn't want a coffee.
I didn't say coffee. I said a beverage, Nick. I don't know. Maybe we could just find something when we're down there. Because this Stranger Things experience is, like, in a mall. So, of course, there will be so many food options and whatnot, but we are going to get Philly cheesesteaks today, so we're going to hold off on actual food, so I think getting a little beverage would do us justice. We'll feel quite well. I do have our road snack, pretzels, and then almonds, so we have that. We have some water, but maybe a fun little beverage just to keep our spirits up for the next 2 hours as we drive. And then as we're coming home, I mean, maybe we'll be in like a tiny bit of a food coma. And like, thinking of it, you're going to be probably so tired.
That's okay. That's what coffee is for.
There you go. Coffee times too. So we'll check in once we figure out what beverage we're going to get. Because we've also passed Wawa's and Quick Checks. So I'm like, we also could have just gone in and get either a coffee or like a soda or something. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling. Like, I'm not feeling like an actual like smoothie or anything. Like, I don't even think I'm feeling coffee. I just want like a fun little beverage that's not water. Guys, I can't even front you. That clip just ended for us maybe like 2-3 minutes ago. And then all of a sudden Nick was like, oh wait, we're passing a Wawa. And I was like, wait, that's such a good idea. So here we are, going to a Wawa. I don't know what I'm gonna get just yet. I feel like I want to look around. I know I don't want a coffee, but Nick does want a coffee. So, right or no?
I do want a coffee.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But it's funny, this Wawa was like the closest Wawa for us for the longest time until they built more. But I like this one. It's really big.
I do like this one too.
We're gonna give a little drink haul in 1 second, but I'm gonna flip the camera to show you what I feel many people, of course, love to know about New York, but we are just so lucky that we get to see the city skyline more than once in our life. Like, she's through the bushes, so I'm like so lying to you, you probably can't see it. But every time we come down to this section of Jersey, you can like, basically you go over like, you know, the hump to go like down into like the actual like strip, but you get to see the city skyline. And it's just like, I always just forget how lucky we are that we can see it. Like, this is what some people wish they could see someday. You know what I mean? But right now, I guess we're looking at nothing. So give it 1 sec, maybe. Hold on, we'll roll the window down so it's gonna get a little loud. Hey, car. There she is, though. New York City. Why am I acting like a tourist? All right. Nick has gotten himself a 32-ounce cold brew. Have you ever gotten their cold brew? Or is this first time?
I've gotten it before. I can't lie. It's good. It's strong.
Oh,
and it's
good.
kind of odd for cold brew because cold brew is always like very sweet. Not sweet. I'm sorry, smooth. That's the S word I was looking for.
Well, here in my hand, oh my gosh, that's a big bump. And I'm also actually gonna so flip the camera because, again, city skyline, as we were saying.
That's the World Trade Center.
I can't lie, I never know which building is what. The Empire State Building, I know it has like the point needle. I can't tell you which one it is.
I see it.
Oh, is it that one? No. Oh, I see it. It's like in the middle. So as I was trying to say, this is my first ever time trying a Alani, and I feel I've been nervous to try it in the sense that I didn't know how much caffeine I was really intaking because I've never been like one for energy. Well, both of us have never been one for energy drinks. Do I need to hold the camera? Are we going through a bump phase? I didn't even look up anything because I know I've heard of like the cotton candy one being good. I ain't in a cotton candy mood. So I thought, ooh, Hawaiian shaved ice. Let's give her a whirl and see. But it has, where would I see it? 200 milligrams of caffeine per container. And truly my girl math, I said, let me just look it up to like compare it to something. So compared to like a Dunkin' iced latte, I think was like 160 grams of caffeine or something. So I was like, oh, okay, that's like totally not that off. Like I thought it was like way more for some reason. But, alright, how am I gonna do this to my nails? Wait, let me try to...
Do you need me to start?
Okay. You're gonna try this too afterward. I'm sorry. You have to experience life with me.
Alright.
Alright, let's see. Ooh. Coconut heavy, but I like coconut. You are gonna hate it. That's not bad though. I mean, I don't think it's like super sweet.
Actually, wait. Can you take this? I'm gonna take a sip of water to like get the coffee taste. Hold on. Hang on a second.
You like it?
What is this Hawaiian shaved ice? Holy shit! It doesn't taste like coconut to me. It almost tastes like marshmallowy. It kind of reminds me of a Coke Starlight in a way.
I feel like I'm really bad at like describing flavors and whatnot.
Oh,
so I don't try to. Like that's why I'm always saying, oh, it's good, because I cannot for the life of me distinct what I'm tasting. I just either really enjoy it or I'm like, nah, she's mid.
I'm the same way, whether it comes to like liquor, wine, or beer. Wine is always the worst for me. It's like, oh, can I have a red wine or whatever at dinner? It's like, ooh, do you taste the notes of this and that? I'm like, nope, it tastes like red wine. It tastes good. It's either good or bad. I don't know.
I know, because I'm trying to think, like, you're saying it doesn't taste like coconut. I think it does, but, like, it's also not crazy sweet. Maybe it tastes like a candy. Like, maybe this tastes like something I've had before.
It's definitely a familiar taste.
It's good. I don't know. Good job.
Excuse me.
All right, well, let's see. We have... Not bad, an hour and a half. All right, look at us talking and making a stop. Now, this hour and a half is going to be nothing. We do that every day, basically, when we try to go somewhere.
We haven't done a day trip out like this in forever, aside from the beach, but, like, that's just the beach. But we haven't done, like, you guys went there for a day?
Yeah.
Kind of trip in a long time.
No, and we've done this before, like, with my family. It was, I think, also... Wait, did I already say 2021? Yeah, I think I did earlier. But we went to Philly for the day because literally the only thing we wanted to do was eat cheesesteaks and go see the Rocky Steps.
That was afterward. That wasn't even the original plan. Because we got the cheesesteaks, and then I think we went to Chick-fil-A afterwards, and was like, well, what else are we going to do?
No,
like,
that or Checkers. Because remember, he wanted to go to Checkers.
Yeah, we tried the Checkers.
And then it said no. Oh, so that's when we went to Chick-fil-A. And then Nanny wanted to see the Liberty Bell. What is that? Oh
the
my
DoorDash
god!
headquarters.
Seriously, is that the DoorDash headquarters?
It's the evil lair of DoorDash.
Oh my god, why is it next to a rail station? However, last time we did do the infamous Pat and Gino's tourist trap cheesecake spots. Not cheesecake, cheese steaks. And this time, after looking up a little bit more about like what actual logos say, they say either Angelo's Pizzeria or Del Rossi's. We want to try well, I shouldn't say we. I think you want to try Del Rossi's. I want to try Angelo's.
I'm fine with Angelo's.
And then someone said like Skinny Joey's, I think. But I'm curious because I can't lie. I remember enjoying Pat's. I didn't like Gino's. But I want to see like what the locals are saying about like, you know, their actual places. So we're going to keep driving. We will check in when we're in the city. But that feels weird because I'm like, oh wait, no, it's not the city. It's not my city.
Well, we're going to be at the Netflix place first.
Nick, I keep thinking that they're close. I keep thinking that the Netflix house is like in Philadelphia, like in the city.
No, it's outside of the city. It's in King of Prussia.
Well, I guess we will see you then at King of Prussia, but we still got an hour, 30 minutes, so we're going to just play some tunes. We're going to just sit here, I guess, and talk and hang out. But I'm excited. It's going to be a good day.
I'm excited too.
Guys, Netflix house was so cute. Like honestly, that was a really fun experience.
That was really cool.
We did shop around a little bit. I got some things from Uniqlo, so I will do a little haul later. However, we did not go to Angelo's because the actual drive was like 40 minutes to an hour and we're starving. So we just looked up the first one and Pop's Steaks came up. So I'm curious. Let's see how she is. Oh. OMG.
Look at that.
Wow.
Pretty good. It's literally hot and fresh.
Cheers.
Tastes pretty damn good to me.
Pretty solid. I don't think it's anything like wow, but it just tastes good. Because everybody apparently says you have to get Cooper sharp cheese or like cheddar cheese. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I feel maybe I like American more probably. All right, hold on. Let's eat and then we'll catch up because we need to blast this AC. It is really hot in this car.
It is really hot.
All right, cheesecakes. Why do I keep saying cheesecakes? Oh my god. Cheesesteaks.
I think you want cheesecake.
Anyway, they have been devoured and I can't lie. I feel it was mid. It wasn't bad. I think I'm also starving, but it definitely was not the best. I think we should have just gotten Cheese Whiz if that place had Cheese Whiz or like American. I think that might have more flavor than Cooper Sharp. You know what I mean?
I agree.
So we are currently trying to decide now what to do next, which also might be to go back to that mall Only because to get into like the actual city, even though we knew it was gonna be an extra 30 to like 50 minutes, we are now not in the mood.
It's just a lot.
Yeah, we would rather be able to possibly just walk around the mall, maybe go into Dave & Buster's, like, you know, have a little arcade summer moment. But I just don't think I want to walk in the city right now, you know? And like just drive for like another hour knowing that we could be walking even sooner. I think I would rate this cheesesteak like a 5 out of 10.
I was gonna say I'd give it a 5.
Right? It wasn't bad. It wasn't crazy. I think maybe I think American cheese or like that cheese whiz would probably be a little bit nicer over the Cooper.
I think the whiz, because American cheese doesn't have much of a flavor.
But I guess we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do, because in this moment we just need like 5 minutes to like kind of figure it out, and then we can check back in. But let's see. We gotta figure it out, Nick. Good morning. It is the next day because, as we kind of suspected, I was way too tired last night to close out. But yesterday was so fun. Truly, the drive, even though we walked in expecting it, you know, to be 2.5, 3 hours, like, you know, one way, but 5, 6 hours in total, essentially, for the whole day, you know, that really was a lot. And I think we still had enough energy to do it, but it was just like, whoa, this is a lot. But we still did not end up going to Chili's. We are going to do that tonight, actually. But I want to give a little haul of what I've gotten, because yesterday, even though, yes, we drove all the way to a different state for the experience, it was more of like a shopping day, which I think was nice, and it was just like a day for us to be out to like talk. But we didn't do like actual like Philly things, because I think it just would have caused a little aggravation trying to like drive into the city, find parking, and then like walk in on top of being tired. But I like that, you know, we pivoted and we still had a gorgeous day. So the first store we're gonna go over is actually Uniqlo. And I have never actually, I think, bought in anything like basics from Uniqlo before. I know, I can't remember what I've gotten before. It was when we were in Disney Springs, but it might have been like a bag or like an accessory or something like that. But when we were just walking through the mall, I said, you know what? I do want to look and just see what they got. And they do have some cute little things. And a few things were on sale. Some definitely weren't. But I just picked out a few little basics that I was like, okay, I think I want to add her to my summer rotation. Because I feel like I have, honestly, like a lot of just like summer basics that like I am able to like wear in and out. But the first thing I did pick up was actually these linen shorts. And they're in black, but they're like a 5-inch seam. And, you know, I tried them on. I feel they are so breathable and nice that I said, okay, let me circle back around and pick up a pair in brown. So, I mean, I think they're great. Like I said, they're really like breathable. They're thin, but like you feel covered enough in them. But I feel like I like the 5-inch seam because I only have my then Old Navy more like little bit thicker but like cozy shorts that are 5-inch. So now I have like some that are thin, so that's great. And I'm actually going to take the next 3 out just so I can have them on my lap. But this first one is like a gorgeous blue t-shirt, and I mean, good length, good little like up to the neck, but very pretty blue. And then this also just called out to me because I really love just like the design and like the simplicity of it. But it's a cute little cami in brown, and then it flows out like at the end. But they had different colors, and I definitely could have gotten more, but I was like, let's not be crazy, let's just get one. So I did think brown would be nice to like wear it in different styles. And then, you know, as we were leaving, I didn't even try this on. I was like, you know what, I just know I'm gonna like it. I got myself a yellow, just basic top, but it's just so soft. Let me see if it says like if it is cotton or something. It's polyester, but it's so soft, and it's like not that see-through because I have tried it on now. So that was from one mall. Then the other one that we went to was the Willow Grove, and the main reason I wanted to go into it is because they had this store called Reclectic, and essentially it's like the one that is oh my god, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like, I can't think of like the word, but like, you know, when stores don't, oh, outlet, thank you. Okay, so it was the outlet for Free People, Anthropologie, I think people said like H&M, but it was like more like bougier stores that I know I never shop in. But specifically, I wanted to see if I could find, again, the glasses, since I like the glasses now, like the drinkware. And then there was one sweater that I wanted to get back in like December, January, but I was like, we're not gonna do it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just curious to like peek in and see. And I did find one shirt for $7. And I wanna say it's Anthropologie. Hold on. Okay, yes, it's from Anthropologie, but it was only $7. And it is just a very cute little polka dot blouse. So I was like, you know what? I think I can spend $7 on it. I think she would be cute, you know, just to like dress up in, or like, you know, if I have like a little special event. I thought, very nice. From Primark, I was able to fit everything into this bag that I got because they did not have the paper bags yesterday. And I was like, wait, I'm like, I think I could so fit everything in this. But Primark, I feel like Primark is one of those stores I love going into because we discovered it. And when I mean we, I mean me, my mom, and probably like my sister and grandmother at the same time. Like we found it, I want to say in like 2018, 19 or something like that. But they just have such amazing prices, and I feel like it can be hit and miss now. Like in the beginning, I feel like they had so many cute pieces. I just feel like they have more like pastel / like European type styles. So it's very pretty. They definitely have like, you know, switched into like the graphic tees and whatnot. Like they have like the baggy, like they're getting on to like American trends. But I don't know, I love Primark. I love their little accessories, their clothing, their bags, like, but so to point out the shirt, I just passed through and I saw this and I was like, oh, I do think I need her, because you can't tell me now this cami is also so cute for the summertime. It is a little bit thicker, which is nice, but I could just see myself like, you know, wearing this out like on like a date night or like hanging out with friends or something like that. But it's just a cute little like dress up shirt. So besides the bag, I did find these little just like hoop earrings that I thought would be so fun just to like wear out in between now for summertime. And even if not summertime, spring, fall, I just think they're like cute little hoops. So we have her. And you know, I really am a big flower clip girl. So I did pick up another basically like hibiscus type flower one. But then I thought this looks so stunning for like the fall more. So I did get her. And then lastly, I can't lie, these, I love these, and I broke both of them like maybe like a month and a half ago. So I was like, we're gonna get two this time. I feel like they're just easy to throw your hair back. But I feel like you can tell in the vlogs, like ever since like Christmas time, every time I was like, all right, let me just like throw my hair back instead of putting it in like an actual ponytail or a clip. I like went for this more when it was just being at home. But love that. And that is truly the whole little haul, you know, not too crazy, but it was fun just to go out and like see different malls, because I feel like, you know, that is exciting, like not knowing like, you know, a different mall when you only go to like yours really. But it was cool to see like what they had. The one that had like the Netflix house, that was King of Prussia. That mall, like that's one of those like crazy malls, like Mall of America, the American Dream Mall in Jersey. Like it's one of those like just really big, expensive, experiential, if that's a word, but just like they had so much going on because it's like one of those like staple malls essentially. But it was really cool, you know. I feel like the Netflix house, like we said yesterday, it would be really cool to go back and like do like the Wednesday experience, or if they ever do like the Bridgerton, because we saw like little pieces. Squid Game I think would freak me out because I feel like it would feel a little too real for me, and I don't want to get super anxious, even though I know I could just tell myself like, girl, chill. But they did a really good job, I feel, at making you feel like you were immersed like in the experience. But as Stranger Things fans, I mean, I think it was really cool to like step into like a mock set almost, and it felt very realistic, where I was like, ooh, this is kind of weird, but it was really fun. And I think the coolest thing was that we didn't know like actors were going to be playing along. Like I really think I thought walking in, like, you know, we would walk in and like it would be like a escape room, and we would have to figure out like, you know, kind of like what went wrong, or like it would like show us throughout. But I just wasn't expecting like the human experience with it, and I feel like that really just like added to it, and it was really cool to like see everyone like get into character, and you know, you just felt fun like playing along to it. It's just funny because we definitely did not expect to just go to Philly this weekend. But I think that's like part of, again, just summer, and it's just fun to make like last minute plans. Like we can tend to be last minute people and switch our plans. Like we want, like, as much as we love like a schedule, we also can like go with the flow and like not get upset if we can't do certain things sometimes. But it's cool because then like it opens experiences to like places that we never thought like, you know, we could do. But yesterday was so fun. I loved it so much. It was just fun to spend that time with Nick, even though we were both like, oh my God, like being in that car for so long. Sometime in the future, we definitely have to go actually back into the city and like, you know, go to like Angelo's or DeRossi's, but they had like little stores in the city that we were gonna go to. So don't get me wrong, like we'll definitely make it back sometime in the future. But yesterday was just like a fun, like low key, but also like kind of like out there trip for us. So I'm just gonna hang out for the rest of the day. I'm gonna put these clothes away, put my little accessories in like the bathroom, and I'm just gonna chill because I think that's what my body wants to do today. And Nick, he is at work, and I mean, he's been texting me that he's okay, so I love that for him. But I am just gonna chill, I think, for the rest of the day until we go to Chili's, because we, again, did not go last night, so we have to go tonight. We also love that Trinity and Bryce won. Like, that's who I voted for, that's who Nick voted for, so I'm just happy that they won. Like, that was amazing. But we'll go to Chili's, get our bombshell margaritas, maybe split the triple dipper, or like possibly get our own meals. I guess we'll have to see. But thank you guys for being here. I love you always, and I will see you guys in the next one.